select your character. Select your character. Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Testing, testing. Oh, sorry. Testing, testing.
Hello?
Hello? We are, I'm going to go ahead and tweet out the link real quick. I don't want to be on my phone on stream, but.
To all 10 of your followers?
JYOSUA? Oh, CEO Gaming, okay.
Nice.
Please select your character.
All right, so first up we have Nope and Sterling. Nope, I believe, plays Slayer, and Sterling plays Milia. How do you feel about that matchup, Nate?
Slayer Milia?
Slayer Milia?
Slayer touches her, she's dead?
Okay, I guess he plays Soul. So I believe they did button check, and this is for real. Wow, call out DP. Sometimes it works. Mash and throw on wake up. Doesn't get the follow-up combo. What a confirm.
Do you know where these guys are from?
I believe Nope is from, I want to say Alabama, and then Sterling's from Orlando.
Okay.
And right now the Souls is kind of going ham, and it's working, because that's how you play plus R Soul. These call-out DPs, man. Sterling has to do some FD in the air.
Well, unfortunately, I think it's safe to say Alabama has a better plus R scene, or Guilty Gear scene. Well, I don't know, but plus R scene for sure than Miami.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sterling practices a whole lot. He plays Xrd Milia, so I wonder if it's going to give him some problems sort of switching back and forth. But, you know, right now he's finally getting some punishes going.
There you go.
Ooh, got force break combos. Not a ton of damage for 50 meter, and it was Blackbeard.
Yeah. There we go.
Man, I miss Sidewinder loops. Weird cloud.
You should have played Slash. You'd have had all the Sidewinder loops in the last 8 lifetime.
Oh, good
Very nice
bait. And Nope takes game 1. Sterling a little confused. I think he just needs to space it out more, try to slow the game down. Nope's just sort of going crazy, and it's running over Sterling.
Well, you know, playing Milia is kind of hard, especially if you don't have matchup knowledge, whatever, because you get overwhelmed very easily.
Yeah.
Milia builds up the block bar really quick, whatever, and she eats damage really bad. And so playing against someone like a Soul who doesn't respect you, it's going to go downhill really fast.
Yeah. And right now, everything Nope's doing is just sort of working.
And he's not laying out discs. That's another problem.
I think he's just sort of getting a knockdown, and he's getting just so
Oh, he's scared.
so
He's
caught
scared.
off, yeah.
He's scared of the uppercut. That's why.
I mean, Nope has definitely shown that he's not afraid to do it.
Yeah.
That JP match looks silly, but it's really good. Man, that damage, insane.
He gets 6P there.
Yeah, Riot Thumb not nearly as good in this game as it is in Plus R. Yeah. No, just talk to there's someone calling that match. All right, sorry about that stream. Good 5K anti-air. See if Sterling can get something going. Doesn't really do a mix-up. That was...
Okay, there we go. Too late. Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't know if he planned for that to be safe, but he just didn't get anything. He needs to be coming down with FD if he's not using pin to get in.
Yeah. And
probably his
no
last
attempt at
chance.
mix-up right there.
He's just trying to play footsies with Milia, which you can't do. You gotta use your mix-ups.
You gotta force break disc on him, or whatever.
Yeah,
Let's try
you go to town.
Low kick.
Yeah.
One, just one.
So Sterling takes the first one.
All right, who do we have next?
Who we have coming up next? This guy.
Sorry. So A-Stat, how are you feeling? I know you're participating in this tournament.
You know, I think I'm gonna do all right.
Is there anybody you're worried about?
Not in particular.
Fair enough.
You know, I was mainly concerned with having a tournament. I really enjoy watching this game, and it's important to me to see it played in a tournament setting.
Plus, it's a great game, and
I had the privilege of going out to NorCal recently. Ghetto Blaster versus Ben Reed is our next match.
okay.
Just a heads up, everyone. But yeah, so I had the privilege of going to NorCal and playing with their scene, and that's sort of reignited my, my drive for this
I
game.
bet.
Don't know if this is a button check. We got Ghetto Blaster on Slayer and Ben Reed on Cliff.
Is Ben Reed from Georgia?
No, Ben Reed's from Orlando.
Is he? Okay,
Yes.
never mind. 'Cause I know there was a Cliff player from Georgia last year that did really well.
This looks real, just sort of both feeling each other out. Both have pretty good footsie games.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, A-Stat.
Seems like it's pretty tough for Slayer to get in this match. Oh, but if you fish with 6 feet hard enough. Black beat combos, hardcore black beat combos. I don't think he's used to fighting against Cliff.
Cliff
for the short height.
Cliff is weird.
Cliff is just the short height throwing off all of his mix-ups.
Oh,
That was a chance that he had. But Ben can't seem to land any solid hits to get combo started. Cliff's damage is no joke once it gets going.
yeah.
And his
yeah.
mix-up game is also insane, but
His stun game.
oh my gosh. One force break karate chop and you're done.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not, neither of them are ready for the hit that they're getting.
That's
Crazy
hit too late.
Big Bang Upper. Oh, 6K
Quick.
feint. Baits out the EX karate chop.
Ghetto Blaster's from Miami? Is he not?
I believe he is from Miami.
Okay. So. That explains a lot then. Unfortunately, Miami at one time was a very nice place to play Guilty Gear. Back in like the Reload days with Peter Susini, Alex Garvin, Lavelle, things like that. But as time went by, everybody moved away and things fell off.
They've been going hard on Xrd, but I don't
Yeah.
think any of them play
But
Plus R anymore.
It's different though, because like, so they go hard on Xrd or whatever, but it's a different mindset. They're there to have fun, goof off, do a weekly. Back when we played at Hyder 98's house, out in Fort Lauderdale, like even though it was casuals, people went in hard. There was no respect shown, and
The old Wilvo tournaments and all that.
well, no, this is
Oh,
before Wilvo.
before
This is
Wilvo.
like this is when Flash Metroid was like 13.
Decades ago.
Yeah. Those days are long gone. But the mindset's really different.
Ben seems to be just trying to zone out a lot with Cliff's Fireball, which is a good tool, but he can't really get anything off of it unless he force break counter hits it. He needs some way to land a solid hit,
Just to use the YOLO Mappa, I think he'd be okay.
or even just dead on time RC. He's got full stick.
Oh,
Ooh, went for it there.
that's why I'm more for the YOLO Mappa. That's a waste meter.
That height is just throwing him off.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if he could have gotten more there.
Wow.
Punish.
That's
Ben takes a range.
that's the DS special. DS. I always love talking to DS from New York because he's like, oh yeah, he's like Slayer's really good. He's got really good footsies, but he's adamant that Slayer can beat Potemkin. Like it's not a bad matchup for Slayer when it's like 7-3. And he's like, oh, he was like, well, if Potemkin ever knocks him down and tries to set up like a command grab, he could just force break, dandy step crosswise. And I was like, that's absolutely the worst thing you could do. You don't think he's going to be sitting there waiting for that?
Ghetto Blaster sort of actually finished the combo. Oh, the corner pressure was looking nice, but just gets thrown out. He definitely has no idea
There
how
we
to fight
go.
how to fight the short cliff.
So, and you know what? Even if these
It's
guys,
tough.
even if these guys are not playing to the best of their ability, bless them for playing. That's the important part.
I'm just glad to see people still playing this game.
Exactly.
He's got his FRCs down on the Fireball,
Yeah.
but combos off the overhead and takes the first game.
I mean, I know when I play, I'm probably going to get blown up anyway.
Yeah,
So.
but everyone knows you're bad at Plus R. No one's surprised that you're bad at Plus R,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I know I'm not.
We all expect it.
So. Can still beat you though. Right?
Guess we'll see.
We'll
Good
see.
6P counter hit.
We'll see.
No pile bunker.
I'll just be that one guy. It's like, okay, it's that you may have gotten me here, but see me in Accent Core.
Oh,
We know how that went today.
I like him zoning Slayer out. Obviously, his
Yeah.
normals are much better, but he needs to occasionally go for something that's going to net him some real damage.
Yeah.
Whether it's just trying to land a counter hit 5K, as Cliff's 5K, I believe, launches, and do a ton of damage. Cliff can do some serious damage. He's got,
Oh my gosh,
know,
yeah.
they're sort of unpractical, but he's got touch of death combos on most of the cast. Ben's just not really doing anything to get himself that
Here we go.
damage. I was not safe. Could have been thrown. Weird trade.
Here we
Finally
go.
gets a big bang upper. Ooh, does not combo the 6HS properly.
And see, that's the thing. Like in a case like that, he did big bang upper. He could have just done another one.
Yeah.
Ended the match. Whatever. It's not like the meter's gonna carry over.
That's just experience right there. Is
Yeah.
being aware of the situations. Good FRC to get the throw.
There we go.
Taunt. There we go. What's he got here? He's got a chance to take it. Oh, black beat, but it won him the round. So,
Hey, whatever works.
yep.
Win's a win.
Wow, delayed crosswise with the right anti-air though. There we go. We're getting some combos. You know, it seems like since he's not sure how to deal with Cliff's height, he's just going to the 2 heavy slash, sort of a guaranteed combo starter, something that he's comfortable to combo off of, but that's just going to get predictable eventually.
Yeah.
Wake up, EX Zandy
wow.
crosswise heal. Ooh, that would have been big damage if he
Yeah.
did not burst. Calls it out and it works. I
I
respect
think he
that.
tried to. Did he try to taunt him? I think he was trying to taunt.
Oh, Cliff was trying to taunt?
Yeah, I'm pretty
okay,
sure.
well that's
I'm pretty sure.
one thing. Cliff's taunt is an actual move, so
It is, but
But-
still, that was not the situation to do it.
yeah. Ghetto Blaster being a little bit more cautious with his approach. Doing some air FD. Good dust. Not a knockdown, and not a ton of damage off of that. He's force break. Oh,
There you go.
that's.
There you go. Let's get that damage.
Oh, he finally got the 6 heavy slash, but not the follow up.
And a part of me wonders if it's just maybe that's just Zerd leading through.
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
many you gotta wonder just how many of these people now focus on Zerd and they just
Yeah.
heard, yeah, I mean, I'll try to brush the dust off and play plus R, and they're just their old habits or their
Well,
exert habits are coming out.
I can tell you for a fact. Like, I mean, remember last time we really played a long extended set?
Oh, yeah, you got
I was hitting
destroyed.
you cross my I
you
got
got destroyed.
destroyed
It
because
wasn't even-
I was doing crosswise heal and then trying to follow up with my like uppercut, basically the upward super. Doesn't even work or whatever. Like
So that's
stuff like
1-1
that.
now. Oh, Ghetto Blaster changes
Whoa.
to Justice.
Wow, that's a
I feel like the matchup is probably better because now Cliff has to get in,
yeah.
which seems hard for him.
Just gotta hold those buttons down though.
How do you feel about Justice as a character?
As in, like,
As
playing against her, or as a character? Because I think she's awesome.
I mean,
As a
do you
character.
think she's good? Do you think she's undervalued? I know a lot of people, when the game first came out, thought that she was the weakest character in the game.
I'll be honest with you, I really don't know. Like, I don't have that much matchup experience. Last time the only Justice. So,
We figured that we just had 10 people, so we're just gonna. Yeah. Yeah, that was off screen around that time. All right, sorry about that stream.
No,
Get
no.
some logistics sorted out.
but going back to it, like Justice, I think she's a good character. I'm pretty sure she like is evenly matched up against most of the cast. I know she has some bad matchups like Dizzy.
Oh yeah, Dizzy just
Dizzy's
destroys
like-
Justice.
I think it's like 7-3.
But I think, you know, she, as sort of with any zoner,
Yeah.
there are matchups that you just win really hard, and there are matchups that you lose really hard. But I feel like as time has gone on, the matchups that she wins or is even in have been going up.
Yeah.
Not spacing these overheads properly.
So, and I think, especially like in the States, like I don't know how many Justice players are in Japan, mind you, but in the States or whatever, she's such a like a niche character. Like I know Ishii plays her and
Pignuts,
Pigs, whatever. And I guess there's a couple more, but those are the two that really stick out.
Yeah, Pigs is personally, after playing both Ishii and Pigs, I'd have to say that Pigs is definitely the stronger Justice. What a lot of Justices don't do that he is very good at is mixing up the playstyle. And she's obviously a very strong zoner with her fireballs, but her normals allow her to go in and do, you know, mix up some frame traps that people wouldn't, or people who play her wouldn't innately want to do, just because if you play her probably just a heavy zoner.
Yeah.
And it takes some time for them to think about going in. And that's one really strong move. It's just throwing out a fireball and following it up with jam heavy slash. That move is almost un-anti-airable.
Really?
Huge hurtbox, almost no hurtbox. Very annoying move.
And that's the thing. I think like I know like last year when I played Ishii, Ishii was like the first and only Justice I ever. Wow.
That was almost good.
He was the first and only Justice I've ever played outside like the computer. And unfortunately, I was rather gone due to drinking too much. But he's good. I mean, he is good.
Oh, he's definitely good.
But I think the big thing is just watching him play from the videos I saw later on. He really got a lot of the people he played off tilt. Or on tilt, I guess you should say.
Yeah.
He got them playing on tilt because he's just keeping them away, and they're getting impatient. And
that's definitely his game plan, is to just make you not... Justice can do a lot of chip, but with false defense, it's not something that you need to be incredibly worried about.
Yeah.
You can sit back and block fireballs for a little while, and a lot of people, they start blocking 1 or 2 waves of fireballs, and they just feel that it's urgent that they go in.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily always the case.
No, it's not. So as a matter of fact, I think Ishii's coming up right now.
Against, I'm not sure who the other player is. I think 7-4 maybe?
Oh, Dragok.
I'm sure you had our names backwards on the commentary slide. Like you had our names backwards, just a heads up. So I have not seen Dragok play before. I think I've seen him around at various tournaments, but I've never seen him play Plus R.
I'm kind of upset. There's that the Asian RoboKai player.
Oh.
Like, where's he at? I mean,
the one from South Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around since like Dawn of Time.
Yeah, I played him at a CEO Monthly not that long ago.
Yeah. He's not.
Oh, got a jam player. Okay.
That should be good.
I think our normals could make this matchup a little difficult. Probably going to need some EX Puffball to get in. Yeah, right off the bat.
You just need to go in.
Yeah.
No respect.
Oh, no EX cards. Grabs him out of the pressure. Justice's grab range is, I think, the biggest in the game.
Is it?
It is huge. Got counter hit Michael Blade. Michael Sword, you get so much off of that.
Like, see, that's gonna be my problem. Like, let's say if I have to play Ishii or any Justice player, I'm gonna be trying to play reactionary, which is horrible.
Yeah, oh, you gotta.
Whatever, because I have no idea what she can do.
You gotta make them play your game. Wake up super.
All I know is that's good. I know her, like, bombs are good, and I know she has like an uppercut and a counter. And a jump
all of
dust.
her jump normals are very good.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of her normals are good.
And I think her EX dash can cross up, right?
It can, and the big thing is due to her throw range, if you block it, a lot of times you are just going to get thrown.
Anyways, okay.
And Justice gets pretty good damage off of a throw. Good knockdown, set up the,
nice.
Goes for the mix-up. Oh, too far away for the dust. But this is Dragok's chance. Jam can do a lot of damage very fast.
His air throw.
I think he's scared of the air normals. Ooh, not the time to do EX cards. But that actually gives him another chance. Oh. That jump dust. Ooh. I like the idea of Force Break Puffball. Probably should use it more. But with no life left, the trade was just not what he needed. Game 2. Yeah, I'd just like to see Jam be a little bit more aggressive in the matchup. Go for cards more on knockdowns for sure.
That's the thing. Like I know last year, Flash Metroid played Ishii.
Did he use Jam or May?
Well, he started off with May. His May got destroyed, and he switched to Jam, and he almost brought it back. But ultimately, well, unfortunately, Peter was kind of we were doing it together. So
that's what happens with side tournaments on Fridays. People aren't always prepared.
My big thing is for the past 2 years or whatever, I played the Third Strike side tournament, which is always on Sunday.
Ah, okay.
And so I had always assumed that
all these side tournaments.
All side tournaments Sunday. And so I was like, yeah, sure. Friday I'll have a 12-shot Jameson breakfast with some Miller High Life. And
yeah, the zoning game is just too much right now.
Yeah.
Dragout can't deal with it. But see, on these knockdowns, I really want us to do EX card charge because that's where you're going to get the big damage.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to come back.
Of course.
His one combo is easily 60% of Justice's life if you have the 3 cards. Ooh, good anti-air. And Eshi's shown that he's willing to just mash throw on his wake up, so some 6 heavy slash pressure. See, he needs to do the 6 heavy slash. Throw invincible by Jam. Good dust.
Yeah.
Super deceiving.
Oh.
Not counter hits, it doesn't get much. Okay, found a way to charge up the cards. I think if he spaces it right, the Dragon Kick, the powered up Dragon Kick, could probably make its way through some of these fireballs. And I'd like to see him at this point just go for it. You don't want to die. Oh, okay. So he went for it. I respect it.
And I may be wrong on this. You probably know better than I do. But if you don't faultless defense, you won't get pushed back.
That's true, but you will take more chips, so it's...
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
You need to get in.
Yes.
Or whatever, and you're wasting meter that you could use to help kill. And that's a big problem I see with a lot of people doing.
You should be using the meter to kill and to get in with other methods.
Yeah.
Using force breaks, supers if you have good supers to get in, not necessarily faultless defensing it.
Yeah. That's a natural instinct when you're playing the game. You always faultless defense to prevent yourself
saying
from
all these
chipped,
projectiles, let me not get chipped out, but
it's just pushing you back even further.
All right, next up we have 7-4
and Steven.
Steven from Orlando, a Potemkin player. I think he's another person that I've seen around. I think he plays Street Fighter, and then I found out today that he also plays this game.
Nice.
Looks like just sort of a fundamental Potemkin player. He likes to play grapplers.
Where's 7-4 from?
Miami? No. He might be the one from Alabama.
Okay. All right.
Button check.
Are they on the right side? Yeah, but again, and if he's from Alabama, he probably will have Potemkin matchup knowledge because Raekwon Raekwon's a big, I don't know how active he is anymore, but I know he was a really big Potemkin player back in the day.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the current Alabama scene.
I think he's still active though, I want to say.
The only scenes that I really know that still actively play the game, or at least are able to stream it, is, SoCal used to, and I believe people there still play. NorCal, I think Richmond area, around where VR Ryden's from, still plays. I think somewhere in Texas. I get all the Texas scenes confused, but I think there's still a Texas scene.
I just know Alabama still is like a factor, just because they had a team at final round.
Oh yes.
But I want to say it was maybe 2 years ago when Zerd was announced. They tried to have a big get together at someone's house, and it was like they invited everybody. And I wanted to go, but unfortunately work would not permit. And I honestly don't even know if the get together came through. But
man, 2 cliffs in one tournament. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right.
He's a really strong character, just pretty rare due to him being introduced in Plus R.
So this guy seems to know what he's doing.
I think that was 5K. Oh yeah, this is definitely a much more experienced clip than what we saw earlier.
And this matchup in general is pretty bad.
Oh my God, he is making it look brutal right now. That pressure, he's using the pressure and he's actually converting into damage off of it, and that's what I like to see.
And that's the sad part. Like, for a lot of players in Florida, like Orlando, stuff like that, Plus R never really fully developed in Florida. And so you get players or whatever, like Steven, or I'm sorry, 7-4. Is that right? 7-4?
They're sitting on the right side, but they might have be on opposite controllers. I don't know.
Well, either way. So, you know, I know last time I played Plus R in Orlando, I played a lot of Potemkin players. And it's just because Potemkin looks really appealing to somebody who doesn't really know.
Yeah,
the game
he's
on
not
it.
someone that. Well, people look at him as someone you don't need to
Learn
lab
a lot.
up, but that was a obviously much better round.
Absolutely, definitely much better.
I think he played a lot more patient there, and that's really what helped him.
This is all you need.
Cliffs has strong corner pressure, but there's not necessarily a ton of mix-up in it. Good hammer fall.
And
His
that's
air normals, I don't think Potemkin can do anything about the air normals.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the nice thing about Potemkin, though, is as long as you play smart and you have good defense, you should be okay.
Yes. That was a weird hitbox.
One good instant block and you got a Pro Buster. That was definitely a Plus R or a Zerd.
Yes.
A Zerd setup.
I believe in Zerd, the jump fist move on counter hit grants a knockdown.
Well, no, I'm saying the standing dust.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. I see that so much online. It's like I knocked him down, let me do standing dust. The meatiest of meaties.
Close round.
I don't know about anti-air.
I wonder how Potemkin's going to manage to get in here. He should be FD. He needs to FD. Oh.
Yeah.
Getting some advice.
Yeah, Adam. If I have to go up to play, you need enough commentary and coach me. You gotta coach me. Be like, listen.
All right, match 2.
As Swag Galacticus, I need to make you the swagging surfer.
Let's see what adjustments and what advice he was given, if it helps him out. It's being more aggressive, but a much smarter aggression.
Well, he needs to hammer fall feint
Yes.
instead of just letting hammer fall go.
I think a lot of Xrd Potemkins, or once Xrd came out, they sort of got used to just being able to do
Yellow.
Hammerfall YRC.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the whole Hammerfall, if they're not doing 6K loops, the idea of a Hammerfall break is sort of now become foreign to them.
Yeah.
No, the double overhead with Cliff isn't that tricky. He doesn't have a ton of options. Oh, that looked like a
Nice.
Buster setup.
That should have been heat.
Oh, good bait, good bait. Wow, counter hit and wasn't ready for it. That move can be very annoying if you don't know how to deal with it. Good combo. Wow.
So Ace that. Like, this is
Ooh,
unrelated.
tries the dust on its wake up again. Oh, we got
There
FRC
we go.
combos? Oh, drops them.
And this is unrelated to the match that's going on right now, but I'm almost 100% positive that when Troy does get here, he will money match you in this game.
Good to know. Good to
So,
know.
get your fat stacks out.
Potemkin pressure looking pretty good. He doesn't know how to deal with it. You gotta preemptively anti-air it. Potemkin's options are probably just throwing out an early 2-slash to make. You gotta make Cliff.
And maybe even a 2 hard slash.
Is that the up fist? Okay, so yeah, 2 hard slash.
2 slash is the one where he like swings
Oh,
and it
okay.
pulls him in.
2 hard slash
Which
is the one I was talking
sometimes
about.
works.
Because Cliff's hitbox on that move is actually behind him.
Yeah.
It's as he falls or as he goes over you, there's a hitbox. So if you make him run into a hitbox, he'll just get knocked out of it.
Very
And that's
tasty.
it's just matchup knowledge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Some people need time getting used to.
And me? Alright.
All right, Nate's gonna go ahead and play.
Where's your stick at?
My stick is on the table back there. Or Damon might have a stick you can use.
Okay. All right. Watch me choke, guys.
Yes. Nate, a longtime XX series player, started with, I believe, Reload. But recently, just been focusing on Xrd. And so you'll probably see him do a lot of Xrd combos or conversion attempts that just won't work out. But I hope he can pull through. His opponent, I believe, is Ghetto Blaster. So Nate's a Slayer player. I believe Ghetto Blaster was a Soul player. So Nate should have... Oh, Nate also being a floor monster. Nate should have plenty of experience in this matchup, but, you know, a crazy Slayer is a crazy Slayer. Or a crazy Soul, I'm sorry. It's a crazy Soul.
Please select your character.
Oh, the Slayer Mirror. This can be a very strange matchup. Just a lot of random counter hits, especially with the dash that Slayer has. It can lead to a lot of unpredictable situations. Just right off the bat, Pile Bunker. Oh, Nate hitting his not optimal combos, not getting knockdowns, not safe dusts back to back. Choosing not to spend meter on Big Bang Upper. I guess it's probably just spacing. Doesn't get the combo off the overhead off of Dandy Step. He's going to spend it, but doesn't get the 6 heavy slash follow-up. Ooh. Cross up Dandy Step, crosswise heel. Good confirm. Oh, doesn't get the knockdown. Misses the double jump. RC, I think that was an Xrd slip up. And chips out with the Mappa. Now, both players clearly showing some Xrd habits. Pressure from LO. Sort of fishing. Playing some footsies. Oh, good crosswise. Doesn't get anything off of it. And Pile bunkers through the 2 heavy slash. Finally gets it. Is it going to get the knockdown? Hey, keeps it simple and he gets the knockdown. I like it. Another full combo. Ooh, that's big. You needed to do an undertow at the end there. Could have been pretty much game. Ooh, counter hit jump in. This is damage. That is a lot of damage. Ooh, win for the burst throw. I like it. Nate wanted to demoralize his opponents. Good 2K on the crosswise heel. Not lower body invul. And LO takes the first one. See if Ghetto Blaster can make any adjustments. Good combo. Empty 2K. Good jab out of the pressure. Counter hit heavy slash. Let's guarantee Pile Bunker. Ooh, whiffs the gold burst. Not good. Man, oh, that was probably a worse burst, to be honest. Both just playing some real awkward footsies. Counter hit Pile Bunker. Doesn't get the combo. Wow, wake up Dust. Things are happening. Guilty Gear is being played. Wake up super. Oh, wake up throw. He was expecting it and still got hit by it. Nate just needs to calm down and understand the Ghetto Blaster is going to Ghetto Blast and do crazy stuff. He's got to be ready for it. Neither of them confirms off their clean hits. Nate trading pressure for placement. Good dust combo. Keep it simple, get the knockdown. Oh, goes for the, I thought it was going to go for the fancy relaunch. He's got meter to work with. He can kill on this next touch. It's a good hit. You know, I don't know why he was sandblocking at that range and not a whole lot Slayer can do there. Just gets the raw 6 heavy. Not counter hit. Pile Punk is a 6P. Tries to return the favor. Not, oh, that was just a burst safe combo. This is going to be damaged. If he doesn't remember the combo. Just getting hit on wake up. I don't know what he's trying to do. The Ghetto Blaster getting pressure started. LO just pokes his way out. Oh, going for the... That's such a weird variant to do with the 2 dust as the relaunch. That should be game. All right, it wasn't the cleanest match in the world. LO took it. Shake off the Exert dust soon enough. And I think that means that I'll be up pretty soon. Or maybe they're going to run some losers bracket matches first. So I believe LO should be coming back. I just want to give a big shout out to... All right, I am up. I will be back.
Alright, we're back. I'm rusty as all get out. I used to play this game a lot. Zerd came out. I was really excited. I love the game. I love Zerd a lot, but unfortunately everybody in my area quit playing everything altogether. We used to have, we only have 4 people who play any games, but all the Zerd people quit, and then all the Plus R people who used to play quit or moved away. So it's just me, and I just stopped playing fighting games altogether. I play Hearthstone now. So unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. And but I love Guilty Gear. I love Guilty Gear a lot. So, but it's been a while, but it definitely feels good to play. So. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Alright, so A-Stat still plays this game religiously. As he said, he went to NorCal recently. I know he played it online. I believe for Xbox or PlayStation for quite some time, and now he's a Steam warrior. So we'll see how well he does. I was talking to him last night, and he seems really confident. He says, well, he didn't say as much, but heavily implied that he thinks he can take it. So we'll see. I'm really curious. Nice. Ace that loves EX drill. That was very quick. Yep. Drills all day. Wholesale. Nope. Oh. And unfortunately, like, I know when I used to play this, I fall suspect to it too, but just when you see drills on that level with that high volume, you get afraid to hit buttons. So even when the drill's behind you, you're scared, you're just sitting there paralyzed. There we go. Is it overhead? Yep. It's really hard. Like, if you're not familiar with Eddie, which I unfortunately don't think this gentleman is, pressure is a bit crazy, but A-Stat does have a bad habit of going in a pattern. Usually after the third rep, he will almost always go into overhead. If you slash back the second hit of the Eddie, I don't know what the is, but what used to be the Buzzsaw or whatever, A-Stat will almost always get blown up because of it. Puddle. Oh. I'm honestly surprised A-Stat didn't jump after the second hit try. Just throw his burst. He does that a lot. At least against me. Maybe it's because I'm predictable. But this is good. This guy seems to be taking the fight to A-Stat, which A-Stat, Zato in general, but A-Stat has a really hard time handling pressure. As a new school player, because I think he's been playing since 2011 maybe. I can't remember. He's a young guy. But he does have a really hard time handling extreme pressure. Like, he gets very impatient. He's been getting better as time goes by though, so maybe he picks some stuff up. I haven't played him. Well, last time I played him, I played just Zerg, and that was maybe about a month and a half ago. And that was the last time I played Zerg in general, but and plus R, he's come a long way. I mean, I remember when A-Stat first asked me for games in plus R, and this is maybe like a year ago, year and a half, he was completely free. And so to see him grow as a player in a game that a lot of people just kind of scratched off, it makes me really happy. Makes me really happy. Good job, Adam. Oh, okay, I guess Adam's back up. Got the A-Stat show. If you ever follow A-Stat, or if you by chance know him through social media in one way or another, just call him Stats a Million. He'll love it. He'll absolutely love it. Tell him that you enjoyed his stream, and hopefully you'll see him on stream more. So for those of you watching, and just in case you may be interested, come October, Jabali will be hosting another event called CEO Taku. They will be doing BlazBlue, they'll be doing Blasar, they'll be doing Zerd. I'm really out of touch because I'm really not an anime player, I'm just a Guilty Gear player, but I think they'll be doing, Leguno and Fighters Climax Max, or whatever that game is. And so if you get a chance, please come out. We would love to have you. It's always good to see new people. So A-Stat rocking the swag purple. That Velvet Zato. Oh, you are not clearing that. A-Stat's shown in the flow charts. Oh, where is that? Oh, I know where he's going with that, but it's way too deep. That's one thing, like when you're playing someone like A-Stat, like he likes to burst defensively. He doesn't like to burst when he's getting comboed because he's scared of getting thrown. But like if you just get him in like a simple situation where he thinks he'll be knocked down and get set played or whatever, he will burst like on the second hit. He's almost always in the corner. So he's got a bad habit of that. Sometimes he needs to break it. Or he needs to break it, I should say. Sometimes he just needs to break it. He needs to burst a more beneficial situation. Wow. EX is coming. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have meter. I'm on the wrong bar. Just gonna push him back. Dead. Alright. Nope's bringing the fight. Good. There you go. Up too far away, Step. Stop trying to swag. Nope, swag is his word, not mine. Nice! Very nice. That was a very nice, clean, unblockable setup. Could have 6P'd that. That's another thing. That's really funny about using 6P. He likes to use it in combos, but he almost never uses it for anti-air. Or whatever. At least when I saw him play, he did it. Double overhead. Drill. EX. Another drill. Gotta block all of it instead. Don't crouch, just try just to block it. Always look for those 2 hits. Wow. Aced that with a very convincing win.
Please select your character.
Broke my stick, Nate. Why am I dropping all my combos?
Oh, whatever. You dropped those on your own.
Yeah, those Shadow Gallery loops were not clean at all, but
What can you do?
also I wanted to not let you forget that you definitely tried to throw that guy's burst, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
that's
know.
Slayer Mirror. Yep.
I know. I may be rusty, but I still like to throw bursts.
I see double jump cancel FD heavy slash, and I'm like, oh, no, not this time, Nate.
The sad part is that's like a typical bursting point because a lot of people are expecting the two kick in the air,
Yeah.
which I can't do anything about. Or whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, go ahead and do it. But I don't think he was aware of the fact that 2K was coming.
Dragon versus Ben Reed. This guy's name has changed a bunch.
What was it before? Dragon?
Yeah, Dargon. He definitely told me it was not Dragon, but finally, I like he's doing EX cards now, and I think that's the is that a Valkyria Chronicles color on Jam?
You got me, man. I don't know. All right.
It is. All right, confirmation. Jam has a lot of cool colors. I like that clip color too.
This
fireball
colors
pressure.
are, homage to Metal Mario.
That is. We got the mushroom. Oh, no combo. Jam doesn't really have an answer for that huge sword besides probably power up Dragon Kick.
Yeah, you got me. Cliff and Justice, those are 2 characters I have not the slightest idea about. Very nice.
Yeah, Cliff's a very strange character as well. Both being added in plus R means that there's just not a lot of information out about them.
Yeah.
Not a safe card power up, but not punished for it.
There you go. There we go.
Please combo. Okay.
Nice,
okay.
nice.
He's getting it. This is damage. This is damage. Dropped it at the end, but
Still.
now
good,
he's got powered up DP if he needs it, and he just does it there. Probably. Oh, no combo into
That'd
super.
be nice though if he did.
I like it. Good low. Good knockdown. He does not do 6 heavy slash pressure on wake up.
No, he doesn't. You're right.
You can probably throw him every time. Just kind of feeling each other out right now.
That's what they always cracks me up, is that you are really knowledgeable about what beats wake up throw.
And then
I think mostly because that's what you really do the most.
I wake up throw all the time, and so I inherently know all the counters to it.
That cracks me up.
Wonder if we're going to see a YOLO Dragon Kick. A very strong wake-up tool, assuming they aren't ready for it. Good anti-air, but doesn't get anything off of it. Wow, just frame traps with the Dragon Kick. And this should be a lot of damage, but not death. Ooh, doesn't. I think that was probably missed input and he wanted DP or whatever. Don't think that's what he wanted there. Stops the throw attempt and just 2Ks him out. Saw a lot of improvements from Dragok there that we didn't see in the other games.
Is this winners or losers?
This should be losers, I think.
Okay.
I think we're just running through losers. We have another side set up for losers
Okay.
as well. You're still in winners, right?
Yeah.
I think you versus Eshi is the last winners match before winners finals.
Okay. Goody goody.
It's good. See, that's not a safe way
it's not.
to get the cards, but Ben is just not punishing.
So if I have to play Eshi, just be gentle in the commentary.
I'll try
as
my
I
best.
sit there crucified to the floor,
Gets the throw, gets a combo off of it.
blocking bomb.
He uses the FRCs just to get the taunt, which taunt's a good setup, but Cliff can get so much damage off of that FRC.
And I think the taunt setup is actually some different ender altogether,
Yeah.
where you're much closer. You're not, like the full screen away.
It's like it's very good up close, but full screen, there's just so much space for them to avoid it. That full screen dust, not sure what that was. You're gonna see. Oh, force break karate chop. This is gonna be damaged. Once again, doesn't finish it, but he'll get it with this combo.
Maybe.
No, he won't.
See, that's when I would just run up, faultless defense throw.
Because they're gonna be so scared about getting that hit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Of course, this shit gets jammed.
Yeah, oh yeah. Walking into a lot of Cliff normals. That's a setup taunt. He's using the taunt to keep him out as opposed to using it as an approach tool.
Well, what's funny is like in a case like this, he's not gonna learn any different because it's still working out for him.
Yeah, it's
So, but if he gets hit, he's gonna hate his life.
yeah, Jim. Oh,
Never mind. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
yeah, it's gone down now, but this is still incredibly doable for Jam. Counter hit. This is cards.
Nope.
You know, unless you're very consistent with your jam combos, I almost always prefer for knockdown into cards like that. Don't go for the fancy cardless combos. Just get your cards. It's what's going to get you your easy damage.
Well done. Well done.
And Dragok takes it, and I believe Ben is out of the tournament.
Stuff.
Once again, thanks to Josua for streaming this Plus R tournament on CEO Gaming. Make sure you guys check out his Twitch channel and follow him. Subscribe if he has subscribed.
Absolutely.
Support him. Really appreciate him coming out and doing this. I
great,
believe
yeah.
he'll be streaming various anime pools all weekend. So
That's awesome.
check back tomorrow for Persona and Guilty Gear pools on twitch.tv/CEO Gaming. Next up, we got Sterling versus the other Cliff player. 7-4, I think is his name.
Okay.
The other Cliff player who switched to Soul.
No, did we see Sterling play earlier? Or?
Yeah, Sterling's Amelia player.
Oh, okay.
Who
That was the very
didn't
first
actually
match.
get any mix-ups off.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but and it's weird because his Xrd, he actually eliminated me from one of our Xrd weeklies before. So he knows how to mix up people with Milia. It's just must be just the plus R.
And maybe he
Rust.
may just be.
He sees the different game and gets sort of nervous.
That's understandable.
I believe we're getting close to the end of the tournament, and I think BlazBlue is going to be up after this.
Very good. So, also for you, those of you who couldn't make it this year, seriously, try and come out next year, even if you're just a stream monster and you don't play. We'd
Or if
love to have you here.
You do play primarily these Air Dasher games. Make it out to CEO Taku.
Yeah, I mentioned that
in
earlier.
October. Okay, good. All right, this looks like a real match. Got Cliff rushing that Milia down, and Cliff's damage with Milia's defense rating is she's just gonna pop.
It's gonna be rough.
That was a 4-hit combo for a good 20%. Good confirm. it might not be technical max damage, but he's always getting damage and knockdowns off of his hits.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's what I like about 7-4's Cliff.
No hair card tonight.
Good trade. Oh, okay, still picks it up.
Wow, very nice.
Tries to roll out. Yeah, he was ready for it. Not there, but she doesn't get out of the corner. Oh, combos off the counter hit. That was good preparedness. Not close enough. I think you wanted an FRC there to get the combo. Wow. Oh, that I believe works, but I think she's too small for it. But just a huge sword. Quick match. 7-4 knows how to get the damage with this Cliff.
Which one's 7-4? The yellow? Which one is 7-4? The guy in the yellow?
Yeah, the yellow.
I've always wondered for people who played like Cliff or like play Justice, it's like, were they always Guilty Gear players? Were they the guy who just played like at casuals?
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, hey guys, I'm gonna play Cliff. Is that cool?
Oh, and then when they finally became yeah, Reload Justice, one of the stupidest characters in the world. Obviously not tournament viable or legal.
I wouldn't say it was in Reload, but I remember back in the day, back when we used to play at Hyder 98s, there was a guy, he never went to any tournaments, he only played there, and he only played casuals, but he only played Gold Cliff.
Wow. The tech trap with the Cliff
that was hilarious.
shimmy. All right,
Nice.
going for the combos, just see, but he's not getting the knockdown, and he's not getting the mix-up. And that's what Millia really needs. Tries to get some pressure going. Good 6 heavy slash. See, he knows how to play the character. He's just not doing his mix-ups. And, you know, I'm going to attribute it to a lack of practice. I know Sterling doesn't practice plus R a ton, but he's got the neutral. He knows how to get in. It's just, I'd prefer to, instead of going for these relaunch combos. All right, Elo taking a break to play his match. See, counter hit pin, doesn't confirm. He's getting a ton of touches, Sterling is, but really none of them turning into anything major that Millia wants to get going. Good air throw. Gonna set up that Cliff pressure. I believe he could have thrown him out of that or afterwards. Good dive kick. Shimmies him to death. And that is the end of that match. Next up, I believe, is Elo versus Eshi, but I don't want to say anything incorrect.
You better win that lunch money I gave.
Sterling regretting his performance, but I'm proud of you. I appreciate everyone who entered the tournament, coming out and supporting this game. It's fun. If you're interested in this game out there and you think it's too difficult or you've heard all the things that it's got a high entry skill, just ignore it. It's not that hard to get into. You know, there's an active Skype group. The Dust Loop forums aren't super active, but they've been making a comeback. So there's definitely information out there if you do want to get into this game. And I don't know if we don't have a match. Did our bracket runner screw something up?
So they're running some matches off stream right now.
Oh, okay.
So we're kind of waiting on that at the moment.
So because of your shitty ass brackets, you're going to be on deck.
Hold on, they can hear you.
You're going to be on deck for the winner.
Elo versus, are they not playing this on stream?
They're playing right behind this guy right here.
Okay, so I can't see it all. We got some Persona going on in the background.
Yeah,
If you guys haven't seen the setup that we have here at CEO this year, as you can see now.
Actually, yeah, you have a really good view of that guy if Nope moves out of the way. There you
But
go.
we have 3 separate screens. We got one with Street Fighter V being streamed, the Ultra Street Fighter 4 team tournament, and the Marvel team tournament. And so no matter what game you enjoy, you're seeing it on a big stage. And Coach Bailey is really happy with how this turned out. Brought by all of our sponsors. I know CyberPower is a huge sponsor and a huge part in getting this done. Oh, we got a losers match.
There's a match now.
I believe 7-4 versus someone else.
That's Nope.
7-4 versus Nope. I apparently ruined everything with the brackets I printed out. Not the best brackets in the world. We'll make it work.
Please select your character.
So Nope is a very, very hyper-aggressive soul, and I think Cliff could have a problem with that. But he's got the pressure going. And if 7-4 does know his frame traps with Cliff, which I'm not sure how many he has or if they're very good, then he can definitely punish Soul for going too crazy. But right now, it is looking pretty Nope. Wow, this is the call-out DP. No one really faultless defensing on their way down. It's just opened them all up to, as you know, various relaunch anti-airs. Nope takes the first one with the anti-air gunflame. I don't even know what he thought was going to happen with that DP, but it didn't get punished, so why not? 7-4 just, I don't think he's aware of how to deal with this type of soul. He's not, you know, anti-airing the riot kick, riot stomp. He's getting counter hit a lot. But this round's surprisingly close. Good FRC. Doesn't get the cross if he wanted. And 7-4 has a chance. Ooh. Not a good sword hop. Puts himself in the corner. All right, match 2. Oh, 7-4 switching to Soul, as he did against me. I think his Cliff is better, but, you know, it wasn't really cutting in the matchup, especially the way that Nope plays. Nope, as crazy as it is, though, baiting a DP, hitting him with one of his own. Ooh, Fafnir not as great in this version, unless it's force break. Just the second hit of that jump heavy slash opens him up. No one anti-air and rod stomp. Good sidewinder combo to kill. Nope. Oh, wow, that was unexpected. That was not a good burst, but it ended up being okay. RC's to get the sidewinder started, but doesn't actually finish it. Wake up DP has worked out almost every time. It's either hit or he hasn't been punished on it. Wow, just run up DP RC. Call out, and it worked. So who's going to blame him? Wow, the trade could have killed there if he was ready for it. And Nope takes it. A somewhat unorthodox style of soul, but it worked out, so.
Please select your character.
I believe Nope is going to stay on and play Ghetto Blaster, I believe. And after this, I believe we have Blaze Blue coming up. I'm not sure if that is also being streamed. And then after that, DBFC and Unil as well.
Please select
Dragon versus. Nope.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's
I was liking what he was finally starting to do with his jam last time. I hope he can keep it up. But he's getting these knockdowns, and he has 25 meter, and he's just still choosing to do unsafe summons that he's not getting punished for. Eventually, it's just going to become a bad habit. Oh, RC is to make the Grand Viper safe. Wake up non-powered up Dragon Kick. Anti-airs him out of the Crescent Heel. I like that wild throw setup. Can he finish the sidewinder loops? He cannot. Goes for the uncross up setup, but mistimes it. Just gonna let Jam hang himself. I respect that. He knows. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was not a match. I thought it was a very impressive and patient move to just stand there and let Jam try to get out of the corner and hang herself, but something was wrong in the bracket. So, you know, it's a side tournament. This whole tournament is all volunteers doing everything. Mistakes happen. We just gotta, it's a paper bracket. A very, not the best paper bracket in the world. Kind of an awkward style, so a bit confusing to the fine gentleman we have running the bracket. Big shouts out to Jeff for, as you can see him standing there trying to figure out what the heck is going on that piece of paper. It seems like Eshi and Elo are still playing in the background, which started quite some time ago, so it's either a very close match or I guess it's just got to be a very close match. I see Slayer doing some pressure in the corner. Hoping to get word in just a second on what's going on with the bracket.
So in the meantime, remember to check out CEO Otaku. Yeah, that's in October, I believe. I think it's the beginning of October.
I think around the 16th.
Okay, so it's the middle.
Yeah.
It's somewhere. It's definitely somewhere in between those two
Yes.
time periods. So, but yeah, definitely check that out. It's like basically the first major that's completely dedicated to anime games, and you know it's backed by Jabali. I don't think they've announced like who's gonna stream it or whatever yet, but
I think on the CEOgaming.org site there's a link for it, and it lists all the games that are main games there.
Yep. So definitely check that out.
Oh, Elo faking us out. Oh, Elo's gonna play. Elo is gonna play his losers match on stream, I believe. I'm assuming that means he lost to Eshi. Oh wait, okay. I guess I'm playing on stream. So I am playing. So yeah.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter. Duel. Let's rock. Duel. Let's rock. Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock. Counter.
All right, I'm back. Had a quick stomp out my soul. So Ace now playing Ishii. I actually got put in the losers by Ishii. Very solid player. Came pretty close. I actually did a lot better than I thought I would, considering my lack of the Justice experience. But all around, Ishii's a good player. I like him. I actually don't know. I don't know. So Ishii's at 1 win. Let's see if A-Stack can switch this back. I believe this is winners finals. So this should be good. A-Stack's just got to make sure he keeps his nerves about him. He's playing kind of wonky. Wow. Ishii's pacing this really easily. Woo! Wow. Ace that. Chill out. Stop running them drills, boy. People got tech and double jumps, man. Come on. Ooh. This is gonna be so nasty. I think, yeah. Down to the wire. I think one of Acen's biggest problems is he tends to really flowchart Eddie, whatever. Yeah, I understand that's kind of important who Eddie is or whatever, but A-Stack can get kind of wacky with his attempts to zone. And I told him he should try playing a more traditional character just to have a better idea on how to space himself and things like that. So I know he's kind of Ava and whatnot, but we'll see if he ever tries anything else out different. Oh, well, that's it. Okay, let's do that 3. Good stuff. That was real good.
I'm patient, you know. I think I'll be able to come back in grand finals.
I hope so. So, the Soul player that's up beat me.
Oh, the crazy one? Nope.
He riot stomped me to hell. Every time I dropped a combo, he riot stomped. Every time he ended a block string, he riot stomped.
Knowing how to fight crazy players is super important.
And I ate every riot stomp, I'm really sad to say. I think, well, this is the part that killed me, Adam. Like, the first match we did it, I was like, okay, I got you, buddy, I got you, or whatever. And so, like, the second round, I like 6P'd his Riot Stomp like 4 times in a row,
Yeah.
and it did not deter him
Nope.
at all. He was
Crazy
like,
players are going to crazy, you know what
yeah,
I mean?
he was just like,
Like, there
oh.
you go. You know, if he wins this, then I think I'd have to play him in losers finals. And you never want to play a crazy person in a 3 out of 5 set,
No, you don't. You don't.
or in any set really.
I'm going to tell you right now, when he does run up, he's always going to do crouching punch times 3.
And then
He'll do crouching punch, crouching punch, punch, or whatever. And then he'll stagger, wait for you to hit a button. And then he'll either do a crouching dust, or he'll just run up throw if you don't press a button. Wild throw.
wow,
And he likes that
Fafnir
too.
RC into the.
If you can mesh out of it though, it won't work. Whatever, I meshed out of it and jumped like every time. So, I mean, I give him props or whatever. Like,
Oh wow! Finally baits a DP.
eh.
This is going to be damage. Nope. Nope. Takes game 1.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, no matter what, he won't respect what you do. He's full
I
gorilla.
played him in winners.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I've had one time do. All right, these run-up DPs are just crazy. No one's forced follows the fencing on the way down. Wake up, match 2P. Crazy stuff. Counter hit, that could have been damage.
Oh yeah, and always watch out for his burst. He likes to burst in the corner. There we go.
Riot stomps.
It stomps.
DPs. He like Soul has special moves and he wants to do them.
Yeah, hey, whatever. Dang.
See, the best thing about Fafnir RC command grab, it works whether or not it hits. If Fafnir hits, then you're gonna get grabbed. If it doesn't hit, you're still gonna get grabbed. Oh, yep, there we go. Triple crouching jab dust.
I haven't seen the dust yet. He didn't do.
Oh, that's a new version?
He didn't try dust against me. It was always the crouching jab, and then he did a wild throw if I didn't hit a button. Woo!
DP RC into a combo. I actually
And
really like that.
He's sitting on a perfect too.
Don't get peed on. Don't lose the tournament by getting perfect.
Oh.
There you go.
He's gonna ride.
Good for you,
He's gonna
Dragon.
ride stomp soon. I feel it. Oh, never mind. I thought for sure he's gonna FRC ride stomp.
All right, I gotta go play my losers finals match.
All right. Godspeed. Play patient. Watch out for this DPs. And yo, 6-punch that Riot Stomp. What? Yeah. 6-punch. It's not just for combos, A-stat. So A-Stats getting ready. He came extra prepared today. Shampooed with this Pantene Pro V.
Heaven or hell. 2 or 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Okay, this is just button check. I thought A-Stat was gonna pull the classic I got a pocket soul too.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. 2 or 1. Let's rock.
I guarantee you he's gonna try to contest every single string. Yep. He's gonna do it, man. This guy, not a care in the world. These are the kind of people that just want to watch the world burn. Jeez. Right, stomp with the drill. Clean hit. Oh my god. He's getting DP, he's getting, yeah. Oh, A-Stat, come on, man. You can do this. EX drill, EX drill, EX drill, no. He has to EX drill. Oh, never mind, not now, not now. Oh, he already burned up his bar blocker. Wow, wow. Wow. This guy. This guy is the reason why Soul Bad Guy was not allowed in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 during the El Salvador beta builds. Damn. Wow. A-Stats just flabbergasted. This guy is full throttle. Yeah. A-Stat, stop hitting buttons, man. You gotta block that Gunflame. I know you don't want to. It sucks. Woo! Woo! Alright, well, now I don't feel so bad for losing to this guy. Although, the way it's going, chances are he will be A-Stat, and he'll have to... Oh, well, dang, I guess he won't, yeah. He's going to have to play Ishii in finals, and if he has to play Ishii, I think Ishii will beat him for free. Just because Justice completely bodies his style. That kid's going to run into every bomb. I'm going to call it now. He's going to eat every bomb, and the minute he sees a bomb, he's going to try to ground Viper it. Woo! Dang. A-Stat's checking the time. He was like, wait, did I just sit down to play this match? Or is it over? Alright, so I guess it's 3 out of 5. A-Stat switching to the Velvet Purple's auto. And I tried to go for something, I don't know. Nice. Take that unblockable. A-Stat's gotta learn to play lame. Oof. A-Stat, man. Chill out with that. He did that last match. He had to jump in hard slash after the second hit. Oh, the classic wake-up throw. Oh my lord. Yep, Riot Stomp. Good grief. Oh. Wow, okay. Yeah. Here's A-Stat, now blocking the full thing. Wow. Okay, props to him on that, because he knew A-Stat was probably going to throw him after the block bandit revolver. So he caught A-Stat mashing hard slash most likely. That was smart. I'll give him credit for that. Like, you can't hate on the guy. This guy plays full throttle. He's confident in his play. He's confident in his character. And you can't really fault him or whatever because he's playing super aggressive and it's working for him. You know, you can't really discourage that play unless you beat him consistently. So, you know, you really can't gripe. So, if you don't like it, you just got to get better, learn to punish it, learn to beat it. Whatever, I'd like to play him afterwards or whatever. It's been a while since I played, but I think it'd be fun. Whatever, you know. Lose like 10 in a row, 20 in a row, who cares or whatever. Just play, have fun. Get better. Even if the game's like old, it's always fun to get better. That's a wrap. Ace that. Little salty. I can see him hit his stick. Yeah. All right, so Ishii's up. Again, this is probably going to be convincingly free. I think Ishii has all the tools he needs to body him. This will be a good one. This will be fun. This will actually be really interesting. Because he can't Riot Stomp. He can't Bandit Bringer. Whatever, he'll just have bombs in his face. Change for a 5. Here. Thank you. Wow, okay, so he's in there. Alright, here we go. Ishii's setting it up. Needs to get away because uppercuts are bound. Yep, there it is. There it is, Ground Viper. Can't Bandit Bringer. Super jump. Alright. I want Ishii to win this so bad. Nice. Oh, you're not on yet. There we are.
All right, I'm back stream. Sorry I was not able to handle the YOLO. It was too cray-cray, but...
Well, like I was saying while you were playing your third round,
yeah.
I was like, so the kid's late in the YOLO, but
Yeah.
you have to give him props.
Oh,
because
well, so...
he's confident in his character, he's
Yeah.
confident in his play, and nobody's really discouraging him from playing that way.
So what's really crazy is, like, it's sort of I don't know if misleading is the right term, but you see a YOLO player like him and you assume he's just crazy.
Yeah.
For a player like him, he still anti-airs a lot. So he'll drop his crazy, random hit, but then he'll anti-air you on the way down. And a lot of times when you have someone going that crazy, you think that, oh, this person's not the type to anti-air, and he does. And that's what's, that's what's
nice.
very difficult to fight about him is when you fight that type of player, you want to just say, like, all right, they're not playing fundamentally. I can, I'm just going to, I'm just going to do my thing. But he actually, will still anti-air you, and you have to play very safe against him. Ooh. But I should take in the first game.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very convincing. One thing that I thought was funny is when he did a chain, not a chain, but he just comboed into Bandit Revolver, but you blocked it, and he Roman canceled it because he knew you were going to try and throw him, and he blew you up for it. That was brilliant. I love that. I gave him kudos.
Well, he won't finish his combos against Eshi though, for some reason. He had his I think that loser's final set was the only time he actually finished all of his Sidewinder loops.
Yeah, he dropped him against me.
Oh, we got Riot Stomps?
Oh, dude, he has Riot Stomps in excess.
He has a lot of special moves. Ooh.
Oh.
The hitbox on it in this version is so much different. On DP is so much different. It's way wider than it is in Xrd. For no reason. Plus our Soul is very good, so is Xrd Soul.
Oh, yeah, Xrd Soul I think much better.
Xrd Soul, plus our Soul is definitely no slouch though.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice reverse.
See, that's the thing, is you don't expect a player like him to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he does, and that's what, that's way too many, yeah. Wow, the cross-up.
Well, what I love about him, too, is so, I was going in to play him. I knew he was going to be a little bananas. And I was just like, I've never heard of this guy before.
Yeah,
I was like, I'll handle it.
He's so, but
the thing is you have to understand, too, again, he's very confident. He knows what he's doing with his rushdown. He's probably thinking the same thing. He's like, who's this guy?
He knows he's going crazy. That's the thing, is a lot of crazy players don't,
Oh,
They
very
think
true,
that they're just doing what they want. They don't like. He knows that he is going crazy, and he knows that you think he's just going to go crazy. Actually ties up the set 1-1. Nope does have to win. That is not going to work against Justice, though.
Yep.
That's what you can do.
Well, I called it. I was like, he's
okay.
going to play Ishii or whatever. I was like, you can see, you can expect
uses
he's going to try a Riot Stomp, he's going to try and Vandenbringer, and they're going to get blown up, and then he's just going to start going for the Volcanic Viper. What?
That was.
How the heck did that work?
I think that super has very little recovery. I don't know. That was weird.
Wow, okay. That's pretty
Grand
sick.
Viper RC. Oh, wow. Just throws that huge throw range. Air Michael Blade.
Nice.
Good burst. Wow, okay. Trade. That's a combo. That's damage. Assuming he doesn't drop this. He drops this.
Wow.
I think off of that conversion, you need to just do.
You simplify
Can't do. Yeah, you can't do the ground move. You just need to jump. No RC on that, Fafnir. That could have ended the round if he landed the follow combo. Yeah, see, he's using DPs, he's using 5K to anti-air.
Man.
But Eshi takes the second, or the third game, I should say. Goes up 2-1.
That's the best way to shut people down too, like press buttons. If you have a good super like that,
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's like hit stop, or is it hit stop they call it?
Yeah.
Or whatever, it just locks him in place.
See what mix-ups he's got. I think Justice is tall enough that when he does the Bandit Bringer,
There you go.
it actually leaves him far enough away that he can't pressure afterwards.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
Baits the burst, getting a little predictable with it. Did that trade with Jump Heavy Slash?
I think it did.
Using Michael Blade to try to calm him down. Beating Grand Viper with it, wow.
Like, this is the guy I'd like to see Eric play if he was not such a bum and would show up.
Oh, good RC confirm.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Drops the combo though, gives Nope another chance.
Wow.
He's not like, man, against me he was hitting all his 5K combos. What is this?
Wow.
Grand Viper. Clean hit. Oh, no combo. That was a clean hit, right?
Yeah,
I think it's a clean hit. See, he's not hitting it. I don't know if it's just his hitbox, but he's not hitting. He needs those 5K anti-air combos. He can't just get the 5K. RC's it to make it safe. Hits the combo on the way down. Okay. Oh, no follow-up. I think you're combo off of that in that situation. What do you think he's planning? He whiffs Gold Burst is what he was planning. He's got one more chance.
That's right.
One more chance. One more chance. Chip out.
Nice.
Eshi takes the tournament. Congratulations to Eshi.
Good job, Eshi.
Thanks for everyone who tuned in and for everyone who participated and helped out. You guys should stick around for Blaze Blue, I believe, is up next.
Yeah.
So
We won't be here.
we will not be
We
here.
will not be here because
Nope.
I don't know anything about that game.
Neither do I.
So,
But it was good playing. It was good commentating.
yeah, it was
and
very fun. Thanks for hosting the tournament, A-Stat.
thank you to everyone who participated.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll see you all at the next Plus R tournament.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one.